The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Again, and welcome to Championship Wrestling, presented by Pro Shingle. I am Dustin Starr, alongside my lovely Maria.
Things are absolutely red hot ever since the PP3 Blockbuster event just a few weeks back, and today you'll have to buckle up for all the action.
That's right, we have 5 big matches for you today. Can you believe it? 5 matches this hour, including our main event, featuring match number 4 in the best of 7 series between Lacey Ryan and Heather Monroe. And remember, Heather was up 2-0 going into this PP3 Blockbuster, and Houston Body's substitution didn't fare too well.
He threw a curveball, and Lacey Ryan hit a home run. She defeated Vipers to start closing the gap between her and the Killer Bay. Today's match will feature another stipulation from Houston Body.
Oh boy, today's main event match was declared Match of the Year candidate, and if you haven't seen it, you're going to see exactly why.
Along with that main event match, we'll be hearing from outlandish Zicky Dice.
Oh my gosh, after what he did to Gentleman Jervis on last week's episode, I'm surprised we even let him in the building.
We have so much action, we don't have a lot of time to talk about it. Levi SHAPIRO is back with Howdy Price, and I'm sure they're in a great mood.
Mikey O'Shea is in singles action. The Wolf Zaddies are in the house, and check this out. We're kicking things off in exciting fashion as Danny Limelight Rivera squares off against Ice Williams, and be on the lookout for Jamie Iovine. He's had his eyes on Ice Williams.
It's jam-packed today. Let's not waste any more time.
Let's head to ringside.
Emily May here trying to get an interview here with Ice Williams on his upcoming match against Danny Limelight Rivera.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider does. Danny Limelight, he sucks. He's not gonna go and beat Ice, cause he is not better than Ice. Oh, tap in, folks. We next. We up next.
All right, folks, John Roberts here alongside Danny Rivera. And Danny, you are in action coming up right now. Any words for your opponent, Ice Williams?
Ice, that's the name I keep hearing a lot, Ice. He's the new cool kid on the block, but hear me something real quick, Ice. I was born and raised into the block, baby. So you could do a lot of this, but when you step into the ring with Danny Limelight Rivera, you better be ready to do a lot of this.
That match is right now. Let's go to Todd.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 180 pounds, he is the coldest wrestler on the planet, Ice Williams.
Ice Williams been making waves here. Caught the eye of Jamie Iovine, who offered that business card, offered him an offer that perhaps Ice Williams can't refuse. Jamie Iovine was scheduled to join us here on commentary, maybe to further scout Ice Williams as a client, and nowhere to be found.
I don't know what's going on, TK. It's a bit unprofessional on the part of Jamie Iovine. He's supposed to be here right now.
Kind of like the remainder of the upper class. They're nowhere to be found anymore.
And introducing his opponent, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 175 pounds, Danny Limelight Rivera.
Danny Limelight Rivera was recently returning from injury, that nasty separated shoulder. Got a big victory over Steven Tresario, back to his winning ways. But I'm sure we'll get a look at that separated shoulder. He's got that nasty protrusion, but not stopping him with that New York state of mind. I asked him about the injury. He just looked at me quite frankly and said, hey, Kennelly, forget about it.
I'll tell you what, you got two young stars, TK, who are clearly on the rise. Obviously a lot of momentum for both of them, and I think this is a key matchup in terms of who will ascend even higher in the ranks.
Yeah, two top contenders. Nice takedown there by Ice Williams in the opening seconds. Not joined at the moment by our colleague Blake Bulletproof Troop to make way for Jamie Iovine, who was supposed to join us on commentary. Again, sorry fans, not here at the moment, but Tuck Kennelly, Jeff Resnick here for the call of the action. Big matchup. They could have championship implications down the line because you just figure this to be a breakout year for either or both of these two.
100% TK. And again, it's two of the stars here in Championship Wrestling, two of our most athletic competitors that we have in this promotion.
No question about it. And Ice Williams, part of that PP3 tournament as well. Danny Limelight Rivera would have been if he hadn't suffered that injury that put him on the shelf. And
who knows how far Danny Limelight could have gone, in that tournament. But speaking of Ice Williams, he's got that very nice headlock on Danny Rivera. Ice Williams recently in that six-man tag team matchup, a little different attitude, TK.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And kind of got left to the wolves by his teammates at the time. But here we go. Look at this beautiful cradle here. Keeping it fundamental, looking for the early win, catches him nicely with the drop kick, does Rivera, looking for the victory. Impressive it would be. Great action back and forth. These guys were trading some barbs on social media, both guys talking some trash, and now they're trading strikes.
Well, both men with a chip on their shoulder, but in terms of that chip on their shoulder, I think Ice Williams, is the guy who's got a little bit of an attitude problem, TK. Seems that way. I don't mean to, it kind of seems that way.
No question about it. Danny Limelight Rivera saying he's fighting for his family as well. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, look at that shot by Ice Williams. Ice Williams just kind of seems like Ice Williams is all about Ice Williams. You know what I mean, TK?
Well, you got to look out for number one, and Ice Williams is looking out for himself, and we got to see if will he try and propel his career. Jamie Iovine managed champions, Royce Isaacs television champion, Heritage champion at one point, double platinum, but again Iovine, I don't know where he is. Maybe watching the monitor in the back, but again Rivera with that nice counter elbow.
Watch out
here, incoming.
Tell you what, Limelight Rivera, not afraid to fly.
Yeah, Rivera has done some stunt work in Hollywood, big time dive there. We'll be back after this. What action?
Choosing Pro Shingle is like picking the perfect tag team partner, right, Dave?
You got that right. It's simple and easy. They'll even file your insurance claim for you.
Give them a call. Tell them Dave and Dustin sent you.
901-258-6503.
Last week on Championship Wrestling, the fastest hour in pro wrestling was absolutely loaded. Jordan Clearwater continued his winning ways, while Nico Marquez had big news.
I have in my hand the greatest acquisition that Championship Wrestling from Hollywood has seen.
The outlandish one, Zicky Dice.
And it didn't end there.
But somebody's got to stop this, TK. We got to get somebody out here. This is totally uncalled for.
Heritage champion Watts was in action, but not for very long. Plus, Dan Joseph defended his United TV title against Levi Shapiro with Howdy Price.
Levi, it's war!
And in our main event, the big men from Meat Mountain joined forces with the Neon Phenomenon to battle Static. All that and so much more on Championship Wrestling. Watch episode 69 in full on our official YouTube channel at CW30 Wrestling.
Mask Up Memphis. Protect yourself and others from COVID-19 by wearing a mask.
That's right, just like this.
No, Dustin. No.
I got it, hold on.
Are you trying to get this wrong? The proper way to wear a mask is to cover your nose and your mouth. There you go. Prevent the spread. Mask up, Memphis.
Looking for a new wrestling podcast? Listen to Brian Trammell and the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Available on your favorite podcast providers at STSPOD.CLUB.
I'm a man. I'm the best chugger in school. Go, 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 go. My nickname in school now it is?
Oh, gosh.
He's Chugmaster.
Ice cream slush chugger.
Lemonberry slush float.
Yum.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling. Todd Kennelly, Jeff Resnick. Nice of you to join us, Jamie Iovine. Where were you?
I'm here, all right? That's all you need to know about, all right? I'm here. That's all that matters, and I'm here to scout greatness, and that's what I do best, Todd. You should know this by now.
Oh, wow, look at this. He was looking for that. He was looking for the symbiote DDT. Nice counter there by Ice Williams. You've certainly had your eye on Williams, offering him the business card. Has a deal been made? What's the status?
You see, I would be amiss to tell you everything that I'm doing, Todd Joseph. What I do in the privacy of my own home is my business. You see, I could not escape watching this show even though I wasn't on it. There's at least one 55-inch TV in every single one of my rooms, and I did catch a few episodes. And the one person that was set aside from every other talent on the roster was Ice Williams, and I'm going to take it.
Going for the cover here.
I can tell you what, Jamie, I just would hope that your professionalism with Ice Williams is a little better than your professionalism with us for being a little late, to be honest.
I'm here, man. I'm here. Why are you bringing up old stuff? I'm here. I'm gracing you guys with my presence. I know you missed me, Todd. I'm going to keep looking at you, all right?
No doubt about it. But let me ask you this. I hate to bring up old stuff, as you called it, as Ice Williams tries to maintain the advantage. Speaking of old stuff, how have you been chatting with Royce Isaacs or Double Platinum and your old colleagues, your old signees?
Cover by Ice?
I don't know them. I don't know who are you talking to. See, you're looking in the past, Todd. You're a big historian. I see over here. You like to read
Inside Cradle now here by Danny Limelight Rivera. I'm just saying, you seem a little bit distraught after the castle has seemingly crumbled of the upper class.
But cover by Ice again.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a good general going back into the barracks and refocusing, rewriting a new battle plan, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. You see, the Lakers were a dynasty. Few years of greatness. They let other people have their fun, but I'm back now, and the fun is over for everybody else on the roster because I'm going to make somebody else famous. I'm going to make somebody else a millionaire, just like myself.
Great action back and forth. Both of these top young stars trading heavy bombs. Big shot by Ice Williams. A frozen rope there takes down Danny Limelight Rivera. Ice Williams looking for another big suplex. Hit one earlier. Another big belly-to-belly suplex into the cover, looking to put him away. What was it about Ice Williams that you gravitated to?
Because everybody... Why is it, Todd? Why is it everybody here is so complacent? Everybody here is just showing up and saying, I'm athletic, give me a shot. And that's not enough where I come from, kid. It's not. Where I come from, you have to be willing to knock down everybody in your path. Cut every corner. If it's not working harder, it's working smarter, Todd. And Ice works smart.
Well, Ice Williams, I'll tell you what, on the receiving end of that big kick, TK.
Oh, look at this nimble agility now off the top. Oh, incredible. Maybe you ought to sign Rivera. You ought to take a second look. What a flying clothesline by Limelight. Shining bright in the limelight of Hollywood here. Turned him inside out. Talk about an icebreaker. Williams landed right on his cabeza.
Watch out!
Well, your future meal ticket might go right down the drain. Are you all right? You need a tissue or something? What's with all this sniffling? Why are you sweating? You're
I'm not sweating.
Profusely. Williams is out. He went limp. So close.
Sweating. I have nothing to sweat about in my life. You follow me on Instagram. You know what kind of life I live, man. Nothing to worry about.
I'll tell you what, Limelight Rivera, he's building momentum with this flurry of offense, TK. And well, what happens, Jamie, if Limelight beats Ice? Where does that put things?
If you talk about what happens to me, nothing happens to me.
Oh, spine buster. Nice counter by Ice Williams.
You spoke too soon, my friend. Ice is back on top, it seems.
Oh, look out here. He's got him in the launch position. Spinning, sit out, powerbomb, center of the ring. Count to 100. No, Limelight digging down deep, doing it for his family, doing it for his daughter, for everybody that believes in him. Many thought that Rivera would never battle back from injury, but look at him, and he's still in there fighting on.
Oh, the people who believe in him, all 5 of them.
And I don't think he had the body weight down to pin the arms all the way, or this thing would have been over. That is a mistake that you'd have to keep your eye on there, Jamie Iovine.
Wait, watch out, watch out, watch out! Ooh, shot by Williams. Big pump kick. What are we going to see here, TK?
I don't know. He's got him in a torture rack. Look out here.
Ooh, I call that the freezing hammer, my friends. That's a freezing hammer right there.
Is that going to do it? No, somehow, though, digging down deep. I think Ice Williams may be his own worst enemy when it comes to cockiness. That's something you know all about, Ivy.
Okay, was Rocky big before he met Mickey? Was he? He was nothing, all right? As soon as this guy gets touched by my greatness.
Oh, the New York Minute, maybe. Was looking for that Dragon Sleeper. Yeah, but the cockiness of Apollo Creed cost him, didn't it?
One movie.
Whoa, whoa. Limelight holding on. Oh! Goodies right to the back of the head.
Goodness gracious, what a match. Back and forth seesaw action. How bad do these two want it?
We're going to see it, symbiote DDT.
Tornado DDT spiked him. Full mount, that's going to do it. Oh my goodness.
Here is your winner, Danny Limelight Rivera.
This is exactly what I was talking.
Iovine throwing down the headset in disgust, saying this is exactly what I was talking about.
Listen, I don't know what Jamie Iovine was talking about here sitting next to us. Very unprofessional. The bottom line is this. Danny Limelight Rivera has the momentum, has the athleticism. What a huge, huge victory over Ice Williams. What a victory.
Standing by, our broadcast colleague.
All right, I am here with your winner, Danny Limelight Rivera. Danny, congratulations. Very great victory. Very phenomenal athleticism. How you feeling, kid?
What's going on, mi gente? I feel good. I feel real good. But I think I see why everybody's talking about Ice Williams. The kid just showed that he's one of the coldest on the roster.
Well, he even had Jamie Iovine out here watching your match.
Look, man, I don't care about Jamie Iovine. I know cold. I'm from New York, and that kid is cold. You just need to do a little less of this and more of this and fight for something that you believe in. Because that's what...
Jamie.
See? People like him that don't fight for nothing.
Well, we'll see what happens in the future. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Jamie Iovine has made himself, has brought himself into the ring here, and again, I guess the offer may be still on the table here after the loss. Ice Williams, a hellacious matchup with Danny Limelight Rivera. There you see that business card again of Iovine.
Well, it certainly gives Iovine more influence in terms of, influence over the career.
Oh, look at this, no deal, no deal. Oh, that's cold. Iovine seemed all out of sorts up here in commentary over this thing, and that's not going to do him any favors. More questions than answers. We'll be back.
Championship Wrestling joins forces with Grind City Designs to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling Shop. All styles, all sizes, featuring the legends of classic Memphis wrestling. Pickup or delivery. The all-new Championship Wrestling podcast is presented by Be Free CBD.
He not only attacked your knee, but he tried to take your mask.
I will say this to Mr. Dice. If he acts less outlandish and a bit more sporting and gentlemanly and shows more sportsmanship, he might just get more television time.
BeFreeCBD.com joins forces with Championship Wrestling to help you be and feel your best. Dave & Buster's is the coolest place to eat, drink, play, and watch WWE SummerSlam. Sunday, August 23rd, it's free. Plus, you can win prizes. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase. Is your stained roof ugly? Be honest. If you said yes, you need a roof shampoo. Eco-friendly, no bleach. Call now for a free quote. 901-258-6503.
Welcome back to the studio. What a big way to kick off today's program. Another big victory for Danny Limelight.
And Ice Williams turned down the offer of Jamie Iovine. I'm sure that story's not over yet.
Probably not. Up next, we're going to hear from Zicky Dice.
But do we really have to?
Yes. Let's head back to the ring.
Oh, boy.
Now that I'm back to championship wrestling from Hollywood, I'm going to set a few things straight. And I thought, what better... You shut up right now! I thought, what better way than to be honest with all of you? Shut up! You see, at the PP3 Cup, I wasn't sober. But seeing now that I've been sober for 17 minutes, I want to come clean with all of you. My name is Outlandish Zicky Dice, and I'm an addict. I'm addicted to fame and fortune. I'm addicted to championship wins. I'm addicted to being the biggest sensation in all of professional wrestling. And if you think that I'm gonna let some stupid greenhorn get lucky over Zicky Dice, so let's bring out Jordan Clearwater and see if you can do it 2 times in a row, little punk. There he is. Cheer for the idiot. Cheer for him. You're welcome. I'm making you famous right now, kid.
Clearwater scored a victory over Zicky Dice previously, took him out with that Midas touch.
Shut the hell up. You shut your mouth right now. With your pale eyebrows and your pale face. You wish you had blonde hair like Outlandish Zicky Dice. Let's see if you can do it. Oh. This is why I'm the best. I'm gonna put on a little clinic for all of you, right? Hey, you wanna punch me, huh? You wanna slap me in the face?
Oh, Clearwater's hurt enough, guys.
I'll tell you what, this Zicky Dice is an egomaniac, TK.
I'd say actions speak louder than words, and Clearwater, lots of action right now. Drop kick, Zicky Dice rolls to the outside. Zicky Dice saying he's addicted to fame and fortune, championships. Saying to Clearwater, I'm gonna make you famous? Are you kidding me?
Well, this is getting just totally out of control. Of course, we saw Zicky Dice with that right there on the ramp, and that attack on Gentleman Jervis.
Blake, have you ever seen a bigger egomaniac than Zicky Dice? Oh, a low blow, my goodness.
I can't say that I have, but I'm glad to see him getting his butt kicked right now.
Zicky Dice continues to pretty much do whatever he wants and say whatever he wants.
Well, they're trying to restore some order at ringside so we can get on with our next match. And this one, it might get ugly as well.
After coming up short not once, but twice against Dan Joseph and the United TV title, I hear Howdy Price and Levi Shapiro are in a terrible mood today.
Well, let's find out for ourselves. Levi squares off against Adriel Noctis. Back to the ring.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Nampa, Idaho, weighing in at 170 pounds, the Lost Cause, Adriel Noctis.
Still can't believe the words and actions of Zicky Dice. Wasn't bad enough that he decimated Gentleman Jervis last week, and then what he tried to do, trying to sucker in Jordan Clearwater, but we switch gears to a top youngster here in Adriel Noctis.
That's right, Adriel Noctis, big match for him against Levi Shapiro.
Get in there.
Man, a few words here, Howdy Price, and that is a rarity, and that is because 2 opportunities to become the United Television Champion, for Levi Shapiro, coming up shorthanded both times due to his former partner, Buddy Royal, guys.
We heard what Buddy Royal said. He basically said, every time you try to cut corners, you try to cheat, I'm going to be there to stop you.
Todd Kennelly, Jeff Resnick, Blake Troop. Blake, it seems as if Levi Shapiro is going to have his head on a swivel, eyes in the back of his head for his former partner at all times.
Either that or he's going to have to play clean, but I don't see that happening.
Drop kick there by Adriel NOCTIS. We've seen him with a sling blade there taking down Shapiro. NOCTIS has been so impressive in tag team action along with the skate park scumbag Sketch, Wasted Youth. Long way down, no nonsense by Shapiro.
Look at that signaling, might have the claw.
Oh man, we saw him load that glove in that United Television Championship match. You gotta wonder if he's got something in there here. NOCTIS getting to the ropes and slow to break the hold is Shapiro.
That was the only thing NOCTIS could do, TK. Get out of dodge there, get to the ropes, get some space between him and Shapiro.
I think NOCTIS was lucky to preserve his chances in this matchup. You get locked in that claw and it's usually all over but the shouting snake eyes. He rammed him straight in. What is that going to do to the neck, the trapezius area of NOCTIS, Blake? Right into the claw. It was a setup.
Absolutely. It's very smart for Levi to be attacking the head and neck before he goes for the claw.
Here is
Softening
your
him up to get the
winner,
finish. And there
Levi
it is.
Shapiro.
A dominant win, TK, by Levi Shapiro. Whoa!
And here you go. Buddy Royal out to right the wrongs, saying, I'm not going to let you get away with these shenanigans any longer. You want to bend or break the rules, you're going to have to answer to me.
You ain't messing with the bull, and you will get the horns, buddy boy.
Where you going? We're just getting started, I thought. You know something, Howdy? You know something? You're real invested in Levi, but your mouth is starting to write checks that his ass can't cash. You know the biggest difference between me and Levi Shapiro is with that loaded glove, you think you can beat me. But if I lock on that royal seal, I know that you're gonna tap out. Best friends make better enemies, Levi, and this is war!
Declaration of war, the former Classic Connection. Looks like they're headed for another Classic Collision. More coming your way on Championship Wrestling.
Dave & Buster's Wrestling Watch Parties are back. Join us Sunday, August 23rd for WWE SummerSlam. It's free, plus you can win prizes. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase. The all-new Championship Wrestling podcast is presented by Be Free CBD.
How in the world do you not like Gentleman Jervis?
I'll tell you the truth right now. It's been about 3 years. You know who had TV time the whole time? That happy, singing, dancing, mustache idiot Gentleman Jervis. And I got sick of it.
BeFreeCBD.com joins forces with Championship Wrestling to help you be and feel your best.
From all of us at CW30, we want to thank you for making us #1 in your homes and now nationwide.
We can proudly say that we are the #1 CW station in the country, and it's all thanks to you.
Thanks for sticking by us. We'll continue to bring you great shows you want to see. Saturday at noon, it's an all-new Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle.
Join us for the fastest hour in professional wrestling where anything can happen.
That's Saturday at noon right here on CW30 Memphis.
This portion of Championship Wrestling is presented by Platinum Jewelers.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and Platinum Jewelers is the perfect place to get your next diamond. Not only do they carry the most beautiful bracelets and necklaces, but they also carry new and pre-owned high-end watches.
Speaking of which, take a look at this Breitling I'm wearing right now. Oh yeah, it's beautiful, and my guys out there looking to get engaged, look no further. Platinum Jewelers can work within your budget.
Visit them today at one of their convenient locations in Memphis. Welcome back to the studio. Levi Shapiro with a dominant victory, but Buddy Royal continues to haunt his former partner and manager. That feud isn't over by a long shot.
No way. And up next, Big Mikey O'Shea is in action against the man who's hitting the town in every lounge. It's Frankie Frank.
Let's head back to the ring.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he's hitting the lounge in every town, Frankie Frank.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling. Frankie Frank has really had a upswing in his tempo as of late. You know, scored some big victories to get into the PP3 and advance.
A strong friendship with Anthony Idol as well, TK.
Yeah, and that definitely helped him score some tag team victories. But tough task ahead in this one.
And introducing his opponent, from Garden Grove, California, weighing in at 350 pounds, Mikey O'Shea.
The Irish Juggernaut. Set for action. And I'll tell you what, Bulletproof Troop, you are an athletic heavyweight competitor, my man. And that's exactly what O'Shea is. This guy can get that big body moving.
Absolutely. You take a look at him, you would not think that he has the athletic ability that he has, but he can do a ton of things that I'm surprised that he can do.
Well, O'Shea definitely has the power, the strength advantage against Frankie Frank. I mean, I'll tell you what, it might seem like a small thing, but the velocity, the speed at which O'Shea hits the ropes is pretty scary.
Oh, it really is. Sticking with the jabs now is Frankie Frank. We mentioned Frankie Frank scoring some wins. If he scores a couple more, he can afford the other leg to those tights.
How's it going, Mikey?
Oh, man.
Oh. Mikey O'Shea did not look like he thought that was as funny as Frankie Frank thought it was.
Oh, takes his head off with the clothesline.
Mikey does not like it. And Mikey O'Shea now looking to keep the advantage. Full head of steam. O'Shea has been just a wrecking ball since returning to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Here you see that agility we talked about, Blake. And it's just a matter of can he keep it up over the long haul. He's built maybe more for a sprint than a marathon, O'Shea.
As long as he keeps it like this, he's going to be able to control this fight.
This is punishing, TK.
Big spine buster there by the Irish Juggernaut.
Not good. This is not good for Frankie Frank.
Frankie Frank's going to miss some dates on his upcoming tour. Look out here. There it is. The gunslinger. Center of the ring. Slancha.
Here is your winner, Mikey O'Shea.
The offensive assault by Mikey O'Shea, pure devastation, TK. It's downright scary.
Non-stop aggression. Too much. Frankie Frank just could not handle the pressure.
Mikey O'Shea in a land of big, tough heavyweights here, looking to climb up to the top of the food chain.
What's O'Shea doing here? Always known O'Shea to be a sportsman.
Uh-oh. Wait, apparently not. O'Shea looking to make a statement. Look out here, big power bomb. And look at this face-off here. Camera now catching him. The Neon Phenomenon. Anthony Idol out here.
This is a heavyweight matchup.
These two big heavyweights nose to nose. I'd love to see them go toe to toe. Drawing the line in the sand.
Like two big bulls. And one of them, O'Shea, I'm surprised, backing off.
Well, O'Shea just wrestled a match. O'Shea, as if to say, I'm going to do it under my terms. And our own John Roberts is standing by. Maybe we can get some answers here.
Thank you, Todd. Mikey, hold up and give me the mic. Anthony Idol, let me make one thing perfectly clear to you. I don't fight big guys like you for free. You want to fight? Sign the contract and let's make money. Well, Todd, strong words from Mikey O'Shea. It looks like there's a challenge right there, folks. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
What a showdown between two of the biggest men in our league. Anthony Idol comes to the rescue of his friend Frankie Frank, and went toe-to-toe with Big Mikey O'Shea.
I'm sure we haven't seen the last of those two.
I hope
Funny
not.
to see Big Mikey back down, though.
Coming up after the break.
The Wolf Daddies are in tag team action next. Stay with us.
Your neighbor just called and said you need a roof shampoo. Our patented green, eco-friendly roof cleaning solution is perfect for your shingles. Call now for a free quote, 901-258-6503.
Get your Evolution comic books at hthmemphis.org.
COVID-19 is spreading, but here are some tips you can do to protect yourself.
Wash your hands often.
Keep a social distance of at least 3 feet.
Cough into your elbow.
Your face, don't touch it.
And of course, if you feel sick, stay home. Let's all do our part to flatten the curve.
I'm a man. I'm the best chugger in school. Go, 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 go. My nickname in school nowadays?
Oh, gosh.
He's Chugmaster.
Ice cream slush chugger.
Lemonberry slush float.
Yum.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. There you see Jamie Beechler, Action Braxton, set for tag team action. And I guess Beechler's going to crow about some of his many accolades. Or maybe not.
And introducing their opponents from Meat Mountain at a combined weight of 482 pounds, Jay Cabrera and Bad Dude Tito, the Wolf Daddies.
I'll tell you what, Beechler and Braxton better be careful because they got two bad dudes in the form of the Wolf Zaddies. Last time we saw the Zaddies, they were making pretty quick work of Static alongside with Anthony Idol.
They sure were, and we saw Anthony Idol stepping up to the plate and going nose to nose with Mikey O'Shea, and what a heavyweight clash that would be if they ever sign on the dotted line. But yes, you're right. How impressive was the dominant victory of the Wolf Zaddies over Static, in your estimation, Blake?
Absolutely. You'd had the top tag team and the Arizona State champion get absolutely wrecked.
It seemed like out of nowhere in that huge six-man main event tag team match, all of a sudden, satisfaction, 1, 2, 3, emphatically it was over. And to your point, you have the Arizona State champion in the PP3 Cup era in Ray Rosas, along with the United Wrestling Tag Team champions in Andy Brown, Adrian Quest, making that even more impressive.
Oh! Right off the bat, we see the raw power out of Wolf Zaddies.
Jay Cabrera, big clothesline there on Action Braxton, who might get more action than he bargains for in this one. Taking on the Wolf Zaddies, one of the most dominant teams in the now 10-year history of this program.
That's right, watch out! Power slam by Cabrera.
What was that, Preppy?
What does Beechler do? I guess
Blue chip, blue blood, blew your mind.
maybe Beechler will do his own commentary too, guys. Maybe we can take this match off. What do you say? Well, maybe not.
Big spine buster.
Tito is not having any of that.
What a spine buster by the bad dude, and talking trash was a bad idea for JB2. 22-time Chattanooga croquet champion, though, guys. That's got to amount for something.
Was it 22 or was it 28?
Well, you know, there's still time.
Oh!
Getting some frequent
serious elevation of frequent flyer
He's going to have a chance to go back to Chattanooga and go for some more croquet championships.
Speechless.
Free flight. Action Braxton checks back in. We saw Braxton against the Hollywood Heritage champion Watts. We saw how that went.
Oh! Whoa, hello! I'll tell you what, these guys got a lot of confidence. You give them that.
Almost threw Braxton right out of the ring. And the Wolf Zaddies, you gotta figure they've got their eyes on the United Tag Team titles.
Notice Beachler quickly got out of dodge there.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, you better believe I would.
Man, that shoulder strike. A shoulder is a terrible thing to get hit with.
Into the cover. Yeah, in the MMA cage, you know, a headbutt's illegal. A lot of fighters use that shoulder butt up tight, don't they?
It's a smart weapon to use. A big bony prominence to slam into your opponent's face, just like Che Cabrera did there.
Oh! Another belly to belly by bad dude Tito. And look at, you talk about athleticism as well of Cabrera. That big shoulder block with the elevation landed on his feet too, TK.
Sure did. Just scary athleticism by both members of the Wolf Zaddies. Action Braxton trying to get something going. And
oh, look at this flurry of offense.
Flurry, there we go.
Yeah, might want to call in the stuntman. JB2 dropping off the apron just as Action Braxton gets something going for his team.
Leaving Braxton in there with these two animals.
Literally getting thrown to the wolves here, guys.
What's Beachler doing? Oh!
That double flapjack, that's usually step one. Just ask Static. Might be time. Can't get no satisfaction. There it is. Center of the ring. That's a wrap.
Wolf Zaddies out here handing out Z's.
Here are your winners, the Wolf Zaddies.
Huge victory by the Wolf Zaddies. So do we just now go end scene? Is that it? End scene?
End scene. That's a wrap. Yep, that's going to do it. Print. Wolf Zaddies dominating victory coming up. Match 4 in the best of 7 series between the Keller Bay and Lacey Ryan. We'll see you right after this.
It didn't take the Wolf Zaddies very long, did it?
If you blinked, you may have missed it. You want to rewind. Total domination by the big men from Meat Mountain.
Up next, it's our main event. It's match number 4 in the best of 7 series between Heather Monroe and Lacey Ryan. Halston Body will have a special stipulation, but just wait until you see this.
Before our wild main event, we're going to take a special look at Killer Bay Heather Monroe. Even though she's mean and nasty, I'm sure the fans are going to love this.
I first had a match on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and I was maybe a year in. Wasn't sure of myself at all. I didn't have a lot of confidence in the ring. I kind of knew where I wanted to go, but I didn't know how to do it.
That's really impressive. Oh, huge slap across the chest.
I went to school actually for theater and cinema. So I graduated from the University of Iowa and then moved out here and tried to do the acting thing. Didn't love it. And then I would say 2 years into being out here, I discovered wrestling again, which was something I'd watched off and on my whole life. But now wrestling, I think, means more because of the impact that it has now. I think it's grown to a bigger audience now that wasn't watching it before, only watched it when they were young, and now they're kind of rediscovering it. And I think it's a really empowering thing for women, too.
Great showing for both of these women, but Heather Monroe, the veteran, 7-year stretch.
I think any sport really that girls can see themselves in and have that representation matters. So for me, I want to show young girls that they can do whatever they want, they can be whoever they want.
Heather Monroe has been on a tirade, wanted to prove that she is the most dominant women's wrestler.
The United Wrestling Network has allowed me to have a platform like wrestling jazz. Tell 11-year-old Heather that she was gonna wrestle jazz for the NWA Women's Championship. Please, I would have never guessed that. She's one of my heroes. She's one of the people that I think molded this generation of women's wrestlers. Getting to go to China and be part of the first live broadcast of wrestling in China, being able to see the world and get opportunities that I'm so thankful for that really elevated me to where I'm at. I evolved into a much more confident person and character, and I knew a little bit better of where I wanted to go and how to do it. And I went from little cheering on Ashley Grace to what I am now, which is the queen of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Shut up! Halston Body is speaking! Miss Monroe, for the next stipulation, I brought a friend. Nico Marquez!
Okay. You ruined it for me last time when you lost a match in this best of 7 series with Viperous, okay? So don't be trying to do anything. Lacey Ryan didn't even beat me, let's remember. So I just, okay. Oh, well, you walk out here, you're all big and bad, look at those muscles. Who cares? You know what, Lacey? Let's do a Falls Count Anywhere match. Nico!
We're going to have it?
Oh, you know what? I can do that. That match starts now. Oh!
Sign, seal, deliver. Here we go. Match 4. It'll be Falls Count Anywhere, guys.
Starting off with the brawl.
Anywhere inside or outside the Ocean View Pavilion. Lacey Ryan trying to capitalize on that momentum. You heard the Killer Bay mention it. Lacey Ryan got on the board by defeating Viperous, who was a substitute. That was the stipulation last time by Halston Body. It really backfired.
And listen, it was Heather Monroe who made the call for the Falls Count Anywhere, not Halston, TK.
Was looking for that bad Bishinoku driver on the ramp. Are you kidding me? And it would be perfectly legal, but a scoop. And now Heather Monroe trying to get out of there, running for the hills. Nowhere to run. This thing can go and will go anywhere. Nice block by Monroe. Shot to the post, did not happen.
You talk about a dangerous matchup. You talk about a Falls Count Anywhere match. Anything can and will happen, TK.
Making their way into the faithful here. Let's step back and look at where we're at so far. The first stipulation, you had to win by a 5-count pin. Won by Heather Monroe. Second one, submissions only. Again, won by Heather Monroe. She was up 2-0, but then battling back was Lacey Ryan with that victory over Viperous. Talk about subs only. There was a substitution in that one.
Well, now she's got Heather Monroe. Lacey Ryan has exactly what she wants. But Blake, who do you favor in this one with this stip?
You know, the momentum that Lacey has going into this match, I got my money on Lacey. Both girls were lucky to get off the ramp without too much damage, but now they're on the stairs in the crowd, and hitting the ground there is going to be a bad spot to land.
Oh, you catch those stairs on any part of your body, it's going to be ugly. Every seat's going to be a front row seat in the Ocean View Pavilion for this one. Falls Count Anywhere, guys, and a pivotal matchup.
Oh! Kicks her leg.
Vicious shot there. Heather Monroe called for it, so you got to think she's got a game plan here, gentlemen.
You got to think exactly that, TK. Heather Monroe knows exactly what Heather Monroe
she can go for a pin there, right on those steps.
She knows exactly what she's doing. We know that her and Halston Body always have a game plan.
And when you talk about numbers, Blake, if Heather Monroe wins this matchup, it'll be match point basically. She'd be up 3-1 with one victory to go to take home the series. That's not where Lacey Ryan wants to be.
Absolutely, that is a big hole for Lacey to have to climb out of.
Watch out!
Oh, look out here, Halston Body! Oh my goodness.
Saved her.
Yep, nope, not gonna save this time. Oh, that's gonna register on the Richter scale here. Somebody call Caltech.
Went from the frying pan into the fire on that one.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's Lacey Ryan with the cover.
Official now into position.
Again, it's Falls Count Anywhere. In a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes.
Had she jumped on that pin a little bit sooner, she might have been able to secure it.
Lacey Ryan in control right now of this wild matchup. We'll return after this. Don't go anywhere. It's crazy. This portion of Championship Wrestling is presented by Platinum Jewelers.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and Platinum Jewelers is the perfect place to get your next diamond. Not only do they carry the most beautiful bracelets and necklaces, but they also carry new and pre-owned high-end watches.
Speaking of which, take a look at this Breitling I'm wearing right now. Oh yeah, it's beautiful, and my guys out there looking to get engaged, look no further. Platinum Jewelers can work within your budget.
Visit them today at one of their convenient locations in Memphis. From all of us at CW30, we want to thank you for making us #1 in your homes and now nationwide.
We can proudly say that we are the #1 CW station in the country, and it's all thanks to you.
Thanks for sticking by us. We'll continue to bring you great shows you want to see.
Championship Wrestling joins forces with Grind City Designs to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling Shop. All styles, all sizes, featuring the legends of classic Memphis wrestling. Pickup or delivery.
Mask Up Memphis. Protect yourself and others from COVID-19 by wearing a mask.
That's right, just like this.
No, Dustin. No.
I got it, hold on.
Are you trying to get this wrong? The proper way to wear a mask is to cover your nose and your mouth. There you go. Prevent the spread. Mask Up Memphis.
Choosing Pro Shingle is like picking the perfect tag team partner, right, Dave?
You got that right. It's simple and easy. They'll even file your insurance claim for you.
Give them a call. Tell them Dave and Dustin sent you.
901-258-6503.
Match 4 of this best of 7 series continue. They're going outside here. They're going outside the Ocean View Pavilion. If you're just joining us, this is match 4 of a best of 7 series. Heather Monroe leads 2-1, and this is Falls Count Anywhere. Literally, look at this.
We thought the ramp was a dangerous place for this fight to be happening, but outside in the parking lot, it doesn't get much worse than that.
Hands into the locker there. Look at the smile on the kisser of Heather Monroe. Anything and everything can be used as a weapon. Better be careful. Isn't your car parked out there?
Hey, careful, careful. My car's out there.
How's that feel, Lacey?
The way Heather attacked Lacey's fingers there, let's see how well Lacey's able to continue grappling with that hand.
Oh, look at the joint manipulation here. Just sickening offense here by Heather Monroe. Might get the submission, if nothing else. Damage done, Blake?
Absolutely. Very smart to go for the weakest link in the chain, and the hand is definitely one of the most vulnerable parts of the body.
Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? There's a dumpster in play, TK?
Well, we had a dumpster match years ago. Was for the Heritage title, and this one can and will go anywhere. Look out, Halston Body's made his way out there.
Oh, again, look at that. Heather Monroe just putting a boot right on the hand of Lacey Ryan.
And Lacey Ryan's such a striker, guys. This could take away a lot of the offense of Lacey Ryan, who can afford another loss.
Again, this is a dangerous, dangerous situation. Dangerous matchup. Again, outside the Ocean View Pavilion in the parking lot.
Oh, are one of these girls gonna go in the dumpster?
Oh no, look at, breaking the momentum there was Lacey Ryan. Looking for a suplex, oh my goodness. Who knows what is in there? That's got to be like a nightmare for the Killer Bay, the elitist.
Halston Body, look at the concern on his face.
Both girls fighting for grips, trying to throw the other one in.
Killer Bay biting now. Anything goes, guys. As legal as a wrist lock in this thing. You can do absolutely anything to your opponent. It's come to this. Look at that. There's the scoop. Oh, Halston saved her. Can you believe it?
Halston Body with the save there. And now Monroe and Ryan again fighting. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh!
Halston trying for the cheap shot. Lacey Ryan. Whoa! Halston in the dumpster!
Halston Body in the dumpster!
Take out the trash. I hope it's trash day. Bring in the truck.
Tell us how you really feel, Lacey.
Wait a second, they're making their way. It looks like they're making their way back here inside the Ocean View Pavilion.
And more importantly, Halston Body's going to be a non-factor in this thing, and he has been such an influence on this entire series.
Absolutely, this almost went from a little bit.
They both have bottles here, guys.
Bottles.
Both digging into that dumpster, pulling out beer bottles here. We're right by the beach. Somebody out there having a good time. Oh, no, Nico!
The bottle over the head, the skull of Nico Marquez. What just happened?
Talk about hitting the bottle.
Oh!
And now the post eats the other one there, and so the bottles are now out of play in this thing.
Glass in the ring, TK.
Oh, yep, you got to be careful for that. Look out here, though, trying to take advantage.
Oh!
Bad Bishinoku driver. Oh, she's going to go up. She's going to go up in the series. No, Lacey Ryan finds a way to kick out. How many people has the Killer Bay put away? And what's it do to your psyche if your best shot doesn't get it done, Blake?
Who knows? It's definitely a very mentally debilitating thing when you know you can throw everything you got at somebody and they're able to just take it and continue fighting.
Look to double up. Look at this. We've seen it before. That vicious knee strike. Heather Monroe rolling to the outside. Now, normally that would bring you to safety, but not here, fellas, because Lacey can go for the cover anywhere.
Absolutely. At least it's going to buy her a little bit of time. That was a huge strike by Lacey.
want to get a camera out there and get a shot of Halston Body in the dumpster.
Lacey
Here's
with
the cover.
Only a 2. I'll tell you what, TK, this match has quickly escalated.
It really has. These stipulations getting wilder and wilder, and I think there was some dissension between Halston Body and Heather Monroe, with Halston putting Vipress in as the sub on that last one, costing Monroe a victory. You got to believe that Heather Monroe wanted the sweep.
Well, now again, Heather Monroe, Lacey Ryan on the outside of the ring. We've seen Halston Body go into a dumpster. We've seen a bottle crash over the skull of Nico Marquez. There's glass in the ring. This thing is out of control.
I'll tell you, head matchmaker Nico Marquez is going to have one hell of a hangover when he wakes up. That is for sure. But these two continue to battle with so much on the line. A pivotal victory in this best of 7. You don't want to go down 3-1. You know, the stats in sports history will show that would put Lacey Ryan in almost insurmountable odds, and it's not looking good. Looking for the cover now, Heather Monroe looking to put her away and go up in the series, not yet. What a battle, guys.
What a battle, and again, if Heather Monroe wins here, if she wins here, she goes up 3-1. 3-1, those are tough odds, Blake.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, Lacey Ryan's so tough. Battles
DDT.
DDT, you got to wonder if there's still shards of glass anywhere in the vicinity of the ring. It looks like there's something there. Here's the cover. And now it's Heather Monroe testing her mettle, digging down deep, kicking out. Who wants it more?
So much hatred, so much bad blood. We're seeing it here on display. Our main event here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and what a main event it is.
What a vendetta this has become. What a competitive and heated rivalry. Now back to where this match started there up on the ramp.
I absolutely love watching women compete in combat sports because they come here with something to prove.
Was looking for that bad Bichinoku driver again. Nobody home. Nice block. Spinning back kick.
Took her head off.
Going, gone.
Lacey signaling for the end.
Big running shot. Here we go. Cover on the ramp. She did it.
Here is your winner, Lacey Ryan.
I got to tell you guys, in more ways than one, this was a war to settle the score, and that's exactly what Lacey Ryan did. Let's look at the replay here. Bottles come into play. Bottle right to the head, and Nico Marquez. Wildness ensuing.
Absolutely unbelievable. And then, of course, Lacey misses, hits the bottle, smashes against the ring post. And, of course, in the end, Lacey Ryan with the running knee. Big victory. Now, get some revenge against Heather Monroe.
We are all tied up. What's going to be next? We'll see you next week.
Welcome back. What a day it has been, finishing off with one of my favorite matches.
Falls count anywhere in the women's division. This match literally had it all.
Halston Body tossed in the dumpster has to be one of the funniest moments in the history of this program.
I'm going to tell him you said that. Halston Body took the term dumpster fire to a whole nother level. And what about poor Nico Marquez? He got in the line of fire during the bottle fight between Lacey Ryan and Heather Monroe.
Yes, fans, he said a bottle fight.
Yeah, bottle fight.
Big congratulations to Lacey Ryan on evening up the score. The series now sits at 2-2.
Don't worry, there's a lot more where that came from. Be sure to follow us on social media for the latest updates and announcements at CW30 Wrestling.
Thanks for joining us on the fastest hour in pro wrestling. We can't wait to see you again right here next week on Championship Wrestling, presented by Pro Shingle.
Until next Saturday, I am Dustin. She's my Maria. Saying so long, everybody.